Hello everyone, welcome to Energy First Golf. Today in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys why tour players, PGA tour players, or LPGA tour players inside the scoring zone, really any distance. But most importantly, because I get asked this question a lot, why is a tour player professionals their distance control is so good, right? The scoring zone inside 120 yards. Like, what is their secret? Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. We now have a personal swing analysis, and also we offer personal instructional video. We have our own golf gloves, belts, shirts, hats, and bucket hats. If you're interested, please click on the Shopify link below. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to our channel. And please continue watching this video. Now, before we start, as you can see right now, I actually have one, two, three, four, five targets right now. And I'm going to show you guys, right? And as you can see, I have to raise up the camera so that way you guys can see the baskets and target. Now, what's going to happen is that each target represents a distance, right? So I'm going to figure out what are the distance. Okay, so I'm going to use a rangefinder. I have a Bushnell right here. It's my Bushnell rangefinder. And I want to find out the first one, which is a very short one, is 10 yards. So the second one is 20 yards. The third one is 31 yards. And then the bottom one, I don't know if you guys can see, is 50 yards. And the red basket is 55 yards. Okay? So, most people always ask me, how do the tour players control distance so good? Well, before you get in started, let's talk about if I'm throwing the ball right now, I'm going to just use my hands and throw the ball right now. Now remember, before today, I've actually never thrown those distance. So I'm going to throw it. So here's the first one. Boom. Very close to the target. Here's the second one. Almost hit the basket. Here's the third one. Right? I'm going to throw harder. Now here's the 50 yards and the 55 yards. So I'm going to go much harder. So now I may have a hard time throw the 55 yards, which is the red basket. I'm going to try, okay? All right, so still didn't do that good a job. But see, the trickiest part is that if I have you throw those balls right now, if I ask you, how do you control the distance? And how would you going to explain to me how do you control the distance when you throw the ball? Just think about what I'm asking you, right? How would you explain that? I mean, the simplest way to say it is just, well, I just do it. I have a hand-eye coordination. Or you can say, I just have energy. I know what it feels like to gauge the distance. So in other words, it is an energy we're dealing with, right? If you think about it. So in other words, right now, okay, I'm going to really use a pitching wedge. I have a 48 degree right now. Everybody can see a 48. So I'm going to literally use what I know with energy. But remember, we talked about if you swing the golf club, if you're in the three-dimensional world, because when you play golf, you're in a 3D world, you have to use rotational energy. So I'm going to use this club, which is a 48 degree wedge, and I'm going to swing all the distance and see if I can get close to it. So here's the first one. Right, that was pretty close. Here's the second one, which is about 20 yards. Okay, I'm covering the distance. Good. All right. Here's the third one, which earlier I said is about 30 some yards. Right. Look at that. Hit the basket. Right. Now I'm going to 50 yards. Look at that. Okay. So I'm able to swing all of the distance with one club. The truth is, we already know every golf club is just a tool. Your body has to know how to use the tool. Okay? So, in other words, once you understand what is energy first, impact later, why correct energy is so important, you can absolutely be very precise on distance control. Absolutely. Because right now, I could probably use, I'm going to go to my 50A. Oop, I'm going to use my 50A wedge, right? I'm going to do the exact same thing. Because, like I said, again, this is just a tool. My body is the engine. Okay? So, first distance, hit the basket. Oh, it went in. Look at that. All right. Second, get in the basket. Look at that. It landed right next to it. Now, obviously, because the situation here, the ball's going to hop forward. My job, what I'm trying to tell you is that where the landing spot is. The third one. The third one. Hit a little far, but it's okay. Maybe 3 yards past. All right. The fourth one, which you guys really can't see from here. The fourth one. Boom. All right. Now the basket. All right. The basket is, like I said, is about 55. Look at that. So again, you can see I'm actually controlling the distance. But if you're working on impact, if you're working on how do you get to the ball, there's no way you can control distance. Because the only way you can control distance is the feeling of energy and emotion and the speed. Just like when I'm throwing the ball earlier, I can feel the energy. Really, playing golf is just like throwing ball. You just got to recognize what energy you're dealing with. And that's exactly why a tour player can be very precise because it's literally possible. It's literally possible. I hit the basket again. Right? Right? Now I'm going to go to the second one. Same distance. Now, why do I know that? Now, remember, I started playing golf way when I was 19. I used to shoot 120, 130s. Why am I teaching you this? It's because this is how you actually can get better at golf. Really, that is the right way to play golf. Energy first, impact later. Means you got to find that energy. Because remember, when you're throwing a ball earlier, every human body has a natural 2D energy. You grow with it. It comes with the package as a human being. But when you're playing golf, because you have to rotate, you have to learn this energy, this rotational energy. Okay? And the truth is, while I was doing all of this movement, I was never, repeat, thinking about where my club's going to be on the back swing. Never. I don't do that anymore. I used to. I used to have a piece of paper writing down what clock, what time do I stop to match the distance. But in reality, it does not work. The clock system is a BS system. It never works in reality. Okay? You have to learn what your energy represents. And that's exactly how the tour player gets very precise on distance control. Okay, that was the third target. Okay? So, I'm going to stop here now, just so you know, when you guys ask me questions like how come the tour player is so precise? It's just they have the energy. They know what it feels like to use the tool and create proper energy and deliver the ball to a target. Now, I'm just going to have fun. I'm actually going to use a 5-iron. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. A 5-iron. Everybody can see this is a 5-iron, right? So I'm going to do the same thing. Here's the first target. Okay, first target. Right there. Right? Now I'm going to go to the second target. Okay, now watch this. I'm actually going to open the face a little bit because now I'm creating manipulation of the environment, but I still need to understand what that energy means. which when I'm opening the face and all of that setting, and that's what we call the external golf swing mechanics. But internal swing mechanics means you have to understand what the anage means. Now I'm going to go to the third. I'm not going to open up the face. I'm just going to go swing with my energy control. That's my third target. I mean, the truth is, I know you guys may not be able to see it, but someone standing over here, they will see exactly where the ball's landed. Now I'm going to go to the last one with a 5-iron. Now I'm going to go to the red basket. Perfect. Now it didn't land in there, but the distance was correct. Alright, so again, energy first, impact later. This is the only way you can learn how to play golf correctly, and you will develop a sense of control with your tools. Okay, so hopefully I explained to you guys very clearly how the tour players control the distance. Alright, so please click like and subscribe to our channel by click on this button right here. We also have 2 recommended videos for you guys to watch. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Alright, I'll see you next time.